Listen, if you have been feeling like you're in a content posting rut, you want to start a coaching business. You have everything together and now you're at the point where you got to put yourself out there, but you don't know exactly what you should do, how you should do it, where you should do it, then this video is going to be for you. If you find that you have been scrolling and looking for inspiration and you're saving the post, but you're not posting the post, this video is for you. In today's video, we're going to go through the 75 hard content creation challenge. Now, this is going to be specific for coaches. I got this inspiration from Just Call Me Nikki. She's doing a 75 hard content creation challenge, and she was talking about how she's kind of been in a rut when it comes to posting, and now she's wanting to get back into the groove of things and not even but get into the content posting era. And I'm in the same boat. So while I have been somewhat consistent here on YouTube, I haven't been consistent in other places. And if I'm going to rebuild this coaching business, like I said, I wanted to rebuild this coaching business, then guess what? I got to post some content. And so do you. If you are wanting to take your coaching business seriously and you want to get the clients and you want to gain the visibility and create more opportunities so that you're not just focused in putting all your eggs in the basket of a 9 to 5, we must do this, okay? So we're going to go into details on how this is going to work. If you're wanting to join me, join me. I want you to comment, I'm in down below if you're going to join. But I'm going to give you details on how I plan on carrying out this 75 hard challenge. Whew, goodness. All right, so first, let me give you a little bit of background when it comes to the 75 hard challenge. And I had to bring it up to make sure I got all the details right because I kind of want to do two. So focus, Ola. So the 75 hard challenge is originally a fitness challenge. And this is where you are working out 75 days straight, no time off, nothing. And the program is that every day exactly for 75 days, you have two 45-minute workouts. One has to be outside. You follow a diet. There's no alcohol, no cheat meals. You drink a gallon of water. You read 10 pages a day. Audiobooks do not count. And then you take a progress pic every single day, right? Love that. Now, after watching Just Call Me Nikki's video on her 75 content creation challenge, I was like, okay, I like I like where she's going with this. So we're going to get into details on how we're going to adapt this. But first, let's talk about why this is important. One, as a coach, whether you're starting or you're restarting your coaching business, you have to build visibility. You have to amplify your message. And we have a free internet. Well, the internet itself is not free, but we have free social media platforms that allow us to amplify and share our message, share what we're doing, share why we're doing it, allow us to help people and proving to people we can help them by actually helping them. And that leads into people coming to you for things and wanting to work with you and hiring you as a client, hiring you for other opportunities too. I can tell you this. Previously, when I was like back in the old business, we're going to say before insanity, because if you know my story, you know that I started a coaching business. I grew it to 5 figures. I got a promotion at work. I decided to focus on the promotion at work and I closed my business down. We call that temporary insanity. And now I'm back because I have been removed from the fog. Okay. I've been removed from the fog. And I don't believe that you should put all your eggs into one basket, that one basket being a 9 to 5. No, you need to diversify your expertise, diversify your income, diversify. So now that I'm back, we call that period BI, before insanity. So before insanity, I was posting content on a consistent basis. I was getting on I was using Facebook and I was using Instagram as my 2 main platforms. And so through that, I was able to get opportunities to consult with other organizations, to come in and speak at different conferences and events, and also do brand partnerships. And that was just by me posting my content. That wasn't really with me working with my clients on the side. That was an addition to. That was a wonderful time. Again, I'm still trying to figure out what in the world made me, but this is not what we're here for. Anywho, so the purpose of this particular challenge, the way that I'm going to do it, is to build my visibility and amplify my message. I have to build trust again. I went ghost. I have to build trust again. And now that I'm kind of doing things differently anyway, there's a different message and there's more lessons that I've learned that I want to share. Also, I want to grow community. Listen, that's why I'm here on YouTube. It's because I want to grow a community of career professionals who also want to package their expertise into an online coaching program. I've done it. I've failed at it. I've succeeded in some parts. And so now I'm here to share all the lessons I learned so that you don't have to make the same ones. Don't be insane like I went insane, okay? And then also get out of the overthinking and the procrastinating spiral. And I say procrastinating because, we all have those notebooks that we have laying around that has all these plans. We have our curriculum. We have the platforms that we want to use. We have all the notes that we took from all our conferences and workshops and challenges that we joined, but we have not executed on those. This is going to change today. Okay. So that's the next point. Also, I want to disrupt this cycle of scrolling and having all the ideas and having folders on my phone with all kinds of ideas. Ooh, I like that prompt. Ooh, I like that. I like the way they did that. I want to do something like that. No, I need to actually do it. Doing challenges is the best way to get out of a rut, in my personal opinion. It is a way, it's a pattern interrupt. It's a way to, break that automatic cycle. You wake up, you go to work, you come home, you cook dinner, you spend time, rinse and repeat, right? I want to break that pattern. I need to break that pattern. You probably need to break that pattern too. So we're going to break it together. All right. Just imagine you wake up, you have like your ideal day in your head or it's in a journal, but that's the problem. It just stayed in the journal. You're not living it. It's not seen. We need to change that. So if you're struggling with, like I said, overthinking, procrastination, planning, but never executing, you know that there's more that you need to do. You know you're called to start this business. You can't get it out of your head. You're always thinking about it, all of those things. Then this is going to be a challenge you want to join. It's going to change your life one way or the other. This is what I personally believe is all work works. It's either working in you and on you or for you. Either way, you're getting a result. You're going to get paid from the work that you do, whether it's monetary or through lessons learned, but you got to get your reps in. So posting content is going to be the key to change the way we live right now in this moment. The moment that you're watching this, start posting content. Okay. If you're joining, let me know if you're joining. You got to put in the comments, right? So I want you to think of this also as a system reboot. Like it's a factory reset. We're going to clear out all the bloatware. We're going to clear out all of the overthinking, all of the overplanning. We're going to make this simple. We're going to make this fun. We're trying to trying to get ready and I'm trying to do this. We're not doing that. It's not I'm trying. It's no, I'm doing this. No, I've done this. We want to get our reps in so that we can have proof. We need proof. You need proof, not for them, but for yourself. You need proof for yourself that you can do this and that you're doing it, like you're capable. There's no excuses. Everybody can post content and it doesn't have to be perfect. That's the perfectionism. We're so getting rid of that. We are so getting rid of this perfectionism. So instead, what we are going to do is reinstall a leaner and faster software, if you will, or operating system for daily publishing. Yes, we are doing this daily publishing. That leads me into the next point. So we're posting content every single day for 75 days. That's why it's called the 75 hard. We're not doing 75 medium. We're not doing 75 soft. It's 75 hard because you can do hard things. Don't think you can't. You can. No, you can. So as a coach, you need to be visible and you need to share your message because it's like everybody, let me not say everybody. No, I'm going to say everybody. Everybody out here teaching the same thing. The only thing that's different is their perspective. And their perspective is what draws their particular audience, their people. You're going to do the same thing. I'm going to do the same thing. I'm sharing my perspective. My perspective is don't put all your eggs in one basket. Don't rely on just your 9 to 5. Loyal to who? No. We are diversifying. Do not be insane. Don't build up something that's going to give you things that you need and things that you want and create freedom for you in ways that you haven't even imagined and then go running back to the shackles. No, we're not doing that. Don't do that. Don't be insane. Okay. So we're going to do this. Look, I had to calm down a little bit. We're going to do this and we're going to do it well. We're going to do it well. It's going to be cringy. That's fine. We're still going to do it well. This is going to be simple and this is going to be a fun process because the fun comes in the actual process. The fun comes into the fun comes in the journey. It comes in the lessons learned. It comes in the doing. So I remember growing up, I used to really love like the little kits, the science kits that you would get, the chemistry in the box, the earth science in the box, all those things. I was that child. I was like, oh yes, let's blow some things up. Loved it. Now, I'd get excited because I'd see what was on the box and I'd see all these pieces and all the, the tools and stuff. And I'm like, okay, how does this do that? Like, how do I get this and then turn it into, that over there or that's on this box? And so the journey and the process was always the fun part because I was learning throughout the process. Like, oh, okay, everything was an experiment for me. And knowing that everything was an experiment, my only goal was to figure out how do I get like this powder to blow up like it looks on that box, or how do I get all of this to create a volcano that goes boom. That is exactly what we're doing here because business is an experiment. You're doing the process, you're trying different things, you're experimenting. You have a hypothesis, and now you're going to go through the process to see, is this what I think it is, or what do I need to change? So every time you're posting content, you're getting data that lets you know, okay, is this working or is this not working? What part is working? What part is not working? One of my prayers is, listen, Holy Spirit, tell me tell me the things that I should be doing that I'm not doing. And tell me the things that I'm not doing that I should be doing. And then also tell me the things that I'm doing that I could be doing better. It's all an experiment. It's all a process. It's improving throughout the journey. So we're going to post content. It's going to start off cringy. It's going to start off scary. It's going to start off, embarrassing. What if I suck? Yes, you're going to suck. That's part of it. What if I don't get any views? That's not the point. We are not focused on the outcome of the content that we post yet. Right now, we are focused on building the muscle to post the content, building the muscle to take action, building the muscle to put ourselves out there and to be okay being seen. I know there's this thing, I want to be seen, but I want to be safe and I want to be heard. Listen, you got to put yourself out there to get that opportunity to be seen, to be safe, and to be heard. Okay? So do it. Do it. No. Okay. So with the 75 Hard Challenge, my goal, and it's starting today. Today is July 12th as I'm recording this, and this is going to go up the same day. So it's Sunday, July 12th. I am doing this through September 24th. I had to check my notes. Through September 24th, I am posting one long form piece of content. So here on YouTube, you will see one piece of long form content, but I'm not just going to say, or per week, but I'm not just going to say it's going to be per week because I think that's a cop out. That's been a cop out for me. Like for the last maybe couple of months, I've posted a handful of videos, but they have not been every week and they were supposed to be every week. And every week kept on getting pushed out. And I'd be like, listen, I'll do this later. I'll do this later. No. So I'm holding myself accountable. I'm going to do one long form post a week on YouTube every 7 days, not every 10 days, not every 12 days, not every 15 days, but once every week. And so I'm going to give myself a specific what was that? A specific day and time that it must be posted. Right now, I think it's going to be Sunday by 11 a.m. So every Sunday by 11 a.m. I don't know. I got to check on that. Because I'm like, at the same time, I'm thinking like, is everybody going to see this? Because I know church is going to be going on. I go to church on Saturday. I go to Saturday service and not Sunday service. So, and this may be too much detail, but listen, this is what I mean by you got to post the content and just be okay being yourself. All right. because that's what people want. We want you to be yourself. I want you to be you because I'm being me right now. No script. Like I have notes, but there's no script here. Okay. So let me think about this. Hold on. Because I said Sundays. I do want to do Sundays. Sundays are a very great, like a very good day for me to post content because I have not a lot of time, but I have more time to do so. So let's do every Sunday by 11 a.m. I'm going to stick with that. Actually, let me write that down. That's another thing. You got to write this stuff down. So Sundays, 11 a.m. Sunday, 11 a.m. So that means I have all week and a portion of the weekend to get this video out. No excuses. I want you to do the same. The next part of the challenge is daily short form posts. And you pick one platform. Now, I am going to choose blah, 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 blah. I am going to choose TikTok as my platform. So I am going to post a short form piece of content every day, at least one every day on TikTok. No days off for 75 days straight, starting today, July 12th. So by September 24th, there should be at least 75 posts on my TikTok. Okay. All right. So we're doing this. It's going to be great. It's going to be wonderful. Mind you, this is like, I'm also like, because I haven't posted on short form. So I'm like, ooh, goodness. Ugh. But we are doing this. And here's the thing. We have to have a mindset switch here because we are business owners. We are on these platforms to serve, to assist, and to make money. Okay. We help our prospective and our paid clients through these platforms. And we prove that we serve it. We prove that we could help them by actually helping them on these platforms. We can't help but to provide value. Like that is my mindset right now. I can't help but to provide value. It's going to come out of me. I'm not going to sugarcoat. I'm not going to gatekeep. I can't help but to provide value. And I won't overthink the process because it's all a part of the process. That's the biggest mindset switch that I'm flipping. I won't overthink the process because this is all a part of the process. All work works. It works in and on me, and it also works for me. And for a lot of times, for most times, let's say every time, it has to work in you and on you first before it'll start working for you. So we're going to pay the costs to get in the game, and that is to put yourself out there, to be cringy, to suck for the first, to start off until you get your groove and you figure out what your signature style is going to be when it comes to content. It's going to be a little bit embarrassing. Sure, that's okay. That's fine. That's part of the cost because that means you're getting over yourself. And that means you stop caring about what they think because you know what the Lord thinks and you know what you think. So we're going to pause. We're going to pause. We're going to pause. No, we're not pausing. No days off. One piece of long form content per week and daily short form daily short form posts. See, I'm making all these kind of bloopers. It's fun. I told you the process is fun. So I want you to comment I'm in if you're joining. I'll link Just Call Me Nikki's video down in the description box below so you can see how she's doing it. And comment in the description. You can't comment in the description. Comment down below and let me know that you're in. Okay. And we'll keep each other, we'll hold each other accountable. All right. I'll talk to you soon. Bye.